In July 2024, naval analysts spotted something unusual under the wings of F/A-18 Super Hornets during Pacific exercises, a massive air-to-air missile that shouldn't exist. Its range? Over 150 nautical miles, potentially extending to 240 kilometers. China's military planners immediately took notice. This weapon, along with 4 other systems deployed on U.S. carriers right now, represents the most significant leap in naval aviation lethality in decades. And unlike most defense developments, these aren't prototypes. They're operational today. The United States operates 11 aircraft carriers in 2025, the USS Gerald R. Ford, plus 10 Nimitz-class vessels. Each carrier represents a floating airbase with approximately 4,500 to 5,000 personnel and 70-plus aircraft. But raw numbers don't tell the full story. What's changed dramatically in the past 2 years is what these carriers can do, specifically, the reach and precision of their weapon systems. According to the Congressional Research Service's January 2025 report, the Navy faces mounting challenges from peer competitors. China's DF-26 anti-ship ballistic missile can reach targets over 4,000 kilometers away, while the YJ-21 hypersonic missile reportedly travels at speeds exceeding Mach 10. Russia's updated naval doctrine emphasizes long-range anti-access strategies. In response, the U.S. Navy has accelerated deployment of 5 weapon systems that fundamentally change the carrier's offensive and defensive envelope. Here's what's actually on U.S. carriers in 2025. Number 1. AIM-174B Gunslinger. The AIM-174B made its public debut during RIMPAC 2024 exercises in July, mounted under F/A-18E/F Super Hornets. By May 2025, it was photographed at Marine Corps Air Station Iwakuni in Japan, home to Carrier Air Wing 5, the Navy's only permanently forward-deployed air wing. Confirmed range, 150 nautical miles. Suspected maximum range, 300-plus kilometers under optimal conditions. Speed, Mach 3.5, approximately 4,287 kilometers per hour. Warhead, 64 kilograms blast fragmentation, triple the weight of standard air-to-air missiles. Weight, 860 kilograms, nearly double the AIM-54 Phoenix. The AIM-174B derives from the RIM-174 Standard Missile 6, SEM-6, a proven ship-launched interceptor. By removing the Mark 72 booster and adapting it for air launch, Raytheon created the first dedicated long-range air-to-air missile for U.S. carriers since the AIM-54 Phoenix retired in 2004. China's PL-15 air-to-air missile has an estimated range of 200 kilometers. The AIM-174B exceeds this, allowing U.S. fighters to engage Chinese early warning aircraft, aerial refueling tankers, and surveillance platforms before Chinese fighters enter effective range. According to Naval Aviation 2025 documentation, the missile can also engage ballistic missiles and surface targets, making it genuinely multi-role. The weapon is currently deployed with CVW-2 aboard USS Carl Vinson and CVW-5 aboard USS George Washington. The Missile Defense Agency confirmed in early 2025 that it's exploring counter-hypersonic roles for this system. Number 2. F-35, Sea Lightning II with LRASM integration. In September 2024, the F-35 Integrated Test Force at NAS Patuxent River completed captive carry tests of the AGM-158C Long-Range Anti-Ship Missile, LRASM, on the F-35C. By March 2025, the F-35B variant also flew with LRASM, marking rapid progression toward operational capability. As of July 2025, the USS George Washington participated in Exercise Talisman Sabre 2025, the first operational deployment of F-35Cs in this major international exercise. 3 carriers now operate F-35s: USS Carl Vinson, USS Abraham Lincoln, and USS George Washington. Range, over 200 nautical miles. Warhead, 1,000-pound penetrating warhead. Guidance, multi-mode seeker combining infrared and data link, enabling operation in GPS-denied environments. Stealth, low observable design makes it extremely difficult to detect. Here's what makes this combination lethal. The F-35C operates as both a strike platform and a sensor node. Its AN/APG-81 radar, being replaced by the even more capable AN/APG-85 in Lot 17 aircraft, can detect and track targets beyond enemy sensor ranges. Through sensor fusion, It shares targeting data with other F-35s, Super Hornets, E-2D Hawkeyes, and even surface combatants in real time. Launch a LRASM from a stealth fighter, and the enemy's first indication they're under attack may be missile impact. According to the 2025 Director of Operational Test and Evaluation Report, LRASM uses semi-autonomous guidance algorithms that reduce dependency on GPS and external networks, crucial for operations in high electronic warfare environments. Number 3. RIM-116 Rolling Airframe Missile. Every U.S. aircraft carrier mounts at least 2 Mk-49 launchers, each holding 21 RIM-116 rolling airframe missiles. The latest Block 2B variant, operational in 2025, extends the system's proven track record. During Red Sea operations in 2024, U.S. Navy ships equipped with RIM-116 systems successfully intercepted multiple Houthi drones and cruise missiles. According to the Navy's 2025 operational reports, these systems achieved near-perfect success rates in live engagements. The RIM-116 uses dual-mode guidance. Initially, it homes on the radio frequency emissions from incoming anti-ship missiles. As it closes, it switches to infrared guidance, meaning even if the enemy jams its radar, the missile still hits. The rolling airframe design allows it to use simpler, lighter components while maintaining high maneuverability. Range: 10 nautical miles. Block 2B publicly disclosed range. Speed: supersonic. Guidance: dual RF/IR homing. Cost per unit: approximately $1 million. Block 2B. The January 2025 report from the War Zone highlighted the Navy's emphasis on directed energy weapons as future point defense, but RIM-116 remains the proven solution deployed today, with carriers facing potential saturation attacks from cruise missiles and drone swarms. Having 42 plus ready-to-fire interceptors per carrier provides critical defensive depth. Number 4. Evolved Sea Sparrow Missile Block 2, ESSM Block 2. RTX's Raytheon delivered its 500th ESSM Block 2 to the U.S. Navy in October 2025, with plans to nearly double production rates by June 2026. This medium-range interceptor fills the critical gap between short-range point defense, RIM-116, and long-range interceptors, SM-6. Range: over 50 kilometers. Speed: Mach 4+, approximately 4,900 kilometers per hour. Warhead: 39 kilograms blast fragmentation with proximity fuse. Guidance: dual-mode active and semi-active radar seeker. Earlier ESSM versions required continuous illumination from ship-based radars. The Block 2's active radar seeker allows it to guide itself after launch, freeing up ship radars to engage multiple threats simultaneously. This is crucial for defending against coordinated attacks. The missile can be quad-packed into Mark 41 vertical launch system cells, meaning one VLS cell holds 4 missiles. This drastically increases a carrier strike group's defensive magazine depth without requiring additional launch systems. The 12-nation NATO Sea Sparrow Consortium manages ESSM, making it interoperable across allied fleets. During combined operations, U.S. carriers can integrate defensive fire control with allied destroyers and frigates, creating a networked defensive umbrella. According to August 2025 reports, NATO is already planning ESSM's successor, the next significant variant, designed to counter hypersonic threats expected in the 2030s. Number 5. F/A-18 E/F Super Hornet. Block 3, the modernized workhorse. Despite the F-35C's headline-grabbing capabilities, the F/A-18 E/F Super Hornet remains the backbone of carrier aviation. As of December 2025, the Navy awarded Boeing a $931 million contract to upgrade 60 more Super Hornets to Block 3 standard, adding to the 125-plus already modernized. Extended service life: 10,000 flight hours, up from 6,000. Advanced cockpit: 10 by 19-inch touchscreen display replacing multiple smaller screens. Enhanced networking: tactical targeting network technology, TTNT, for real-time data sharing. Reduced radar cross-section, classified improvements to survivability, improved sensors, advanced IRST capabilities, and enhanced radar processing. The Block 3 can carry the AIM-174B Gunslinger, 2 missiles, AIM-120D AMRAAM, range over 160 kilometers, AIM-9X Sidewinder, the world's most maneuverable short-range missile, and the Joint Strike Missile. It can also perform aerial refueling missions, extending the reach of other fighters. During 2024 Red Sea operations, Super Hornets from USS Dwight D. Eisenhower flew over 15,000 combat hours without a single loss. They shot down Houthi drones, struck ground targets, and provided air cover, all while operating in one of the most threat-dense environments the Navy has faced in decades. Boeing plans to cease new Super Hornet production by 2027, but the service life modification program will keep the existing fleet operational well into the 2040s. With approximately 550 Super Hornets in Navy service, the Block 3 upgrade ensures they remain viable alongside F-35Cs in the Navy's high-low mix strategy. The modernized Super Hornet complements the F-35C. The F-35 acts as the sensor and quarterback, while the Super Hornet delivers heavy payload capacity at lower operational costs, approximately $19,000 per flight hour compared to significantly higher costs for fifth-generation aircraft. According to the Center for Strategic and International Studies, CSIS, China's People's Liberation Army Navy now operates over 370 ships, including 3 aircraft carriers, with a 4th under construction. The Fujian, launched in 2022, features electromagnetic aircraft launch systems similar to the USS Gerald R. Ford. China's anti-access/area denial A2/AD strategy relies on overwhelming carrier strike groups with long-range missiles before U.S. forces can respond effectively. The weapons detailed above directly counter this strategy. The AIM-174B extends U.S. engagement range beyond Chinese fighter-launched missiles. LRASM provides stealth anti-ship capability that can penetrate dense air defenses. RIM-116 and ESSM Block 2 create layered defense against saturation attacks. F-35 C-sensor fusion enables distributed targeting across the entire strike group. Block 3 Super Hornets provide sustained presence with proven reliability. A February 2025 Popular Mechanics analysis noted that while these systems provide significant capability, they're expensive. AIM-174B missiles, derived from SM-6, likely cost over $4 million each. LRASM runs approximately $3 to $4 million per unit. The question isn't just capability, it's magazine depth and sustained conflict. The Navy is investing heavily in production capacity. Raytheon plans to double ESSM Block 2 production by June 2026. SM-6 production, the basis for AIM-174B, continues to expand. But as conflicts in Ukraine and the Red Sea demonstrate, modern warfare consumes munitions at rates that quickly deplete inventories. Unlike China and Russia, the United States operates within an alliance framework. During Talisman Sabre 2025, 19 nations and 35,000 troops participated in combined operations. This exercise featured the first operational deployment of F-35Cs in a major Allied exercise, demonstrating the integration of new capabilities across multiple navies. ESSM Block 2, managed by the 12-nation NATO Sea Sparrow Consortium, exemplifies this approach. Allied destroyers can share targeting data with U.S. carriers, creating a defensive network that no potential adversary can match. This interoperability represents a strategic advantage that technology alone cannot replicate. U.S. aircraft carriers in 2025 are fundamentally different from those that deployed even 3 years ago. The AIM-174B Gunslinger returns long-range air-to-air capability to carrier aviation. The F-35C brings stealth and sensor fusion to the strike package. LRASM provides standoff anti-ship precision. RIM-116 and ESSM Block 2 create robust layered defense, and the modernized Super Hornet Block 3 provides sustained, cost-effective firepower. These systems aren't concepts, they're operational now. The USS Gerald R. Ford Carrier Strike Group entered the Caribbean in November 2025 as part of Operation Southern Spear. The USS George Washington operates in the Western Pacific with CVW-5, just hundreds of miles from the Taiwan Strait. The USS Carl Vinson continues Pacific operations with the latest weapon systems embarked. Challenges remain: production capacity, munition stockpiles, maintenance delays affecting fleet readiness, and the ever-present question of whether carriers can survive in an era of hypersonic missiles and advanced submarines. The Congressional Budget Office's December 2024 analysis notes the Navy's goal of a 381-ship fleet, but achieving that while maintaining quality over quantity requires sustained investment. What's clear is that carrier strike groups remain the most versatile instruments of military power projection available to any nation. The weapons detailed here ensure they can conduct operations in increasingly contested environments, from the South China Sea to the Eastern Mediterranean to the Norwegian Sea.